Sa mapagpalang araw, I'm Jamie, Talent Acquisition Consultant of JobStreet by Seek. I'm 29 years old. Researchers have consistently shown na there is a direct correlation between employees' performance and also their mental health being. No? So, if employees can feel that they are safe, valued, if they feel that the workplace is a safe space for them, they can perform at their best. No? And as someone who is working in the HR, a talent acquisition consultant, like ko siyang nakikita, especially during the, let's say in the interviews, employees or candidates, those who thrive, who can bring their genuine self in the workplace. So safe space, for me, it means that people feel respected and not just tolerated. I believe na there's a big difference between those two. And if the workplace is a safe place for the employees or for the candidates, they can perform at their best, they can bring their A game in their task and their responsibilities. So first is we have a number of initiatives na in-implement here at Seek. We have our seeker support, wherein employees and even their dependents can use those support. So they can call like a specialist, they can talk to a psychologist, to someone, so that they can voice their challenges, their struggles. And another thing, we also have this flexibility in the workplace. We treat our employees as an adult. So as long as they can provide or they can do their job, we are not micromanaging them. So it's a way for us to also support their well-being. Another thing, in terms of flexibility, they are not just caged sa 8 to 5. We can actually work as early as 7, then out by 4, or as late as 9, then out by 6. And we can juggle our different personas. Me as a mom, I can juggle my career, I can juggle my time for my daughter, and I can also juggle my time as a wife to my husband. I make sure that the connection I build during the interviews, hindi lang siya doon mag-stop. I make sure that I go beyond that connection. So one, during their onboarding, I'll be there during their new hire orientation. I'll ensure that they will have like a smooth onboarding process. And lastly, to do like check-ins. So every time nakikita ko sila, nakakausap ko sila, I will check on them. Empathy is important, not just in an organization, but in our daily life, no? So when we embed empathy in everything that we do, the policies that we create impacts the employees. Hence, it also impacts the organization itself. I want to remind myself that we are human. Now, we are not perfect. We must understand that everybody has their own struggles too. On the 6th month of pregnancy ko, doon namin nalaman na may congenital disease yung anak namin. The term was gastroschisis. Ibig sabihin hindi nag-close yung stomach, yung intestine ng anak namin. So simula pregnancy pa lang, naghahanda na kami. So of course, andun na yung acceptance, andun yung faith namin na magsa-survive siya. But at the same time, nag-start na kami mag-accept na baka hindi, worst comes to worst, baka hindi rin matuloy siya. Naipanganak namin siya. It was an emergency CS. He survived for almost 19 days. Then after that, unfortunately, di na niya kinaya. Right now, I'm just using it as a fuel to move forward, to be better. As an HR practitioner, I use that experience na kapag nakakaharap ako ng candidate, ng mga employees, that each of us, meron tayong pinagdadaanan. So I have to be empathetic. I have to understand na if ngayon, they are not performing at their best, antindihin ko muna, tanungin ko muna, hindi yung i-judge ko siya. Always proactively choose empathy over judgment, connection versus isolation. Recognition of mental health in the organization is important. Sana hindi natin gawing buzzword lang yung mental health, but it's not like a checkbox that you have to tick because mental health month or because yun yung sinasabi ng timeline natin. But it should be embedded in the daily culture of every organization because as mentioned, it affects the performance of the employees. If an employee is happy, he will be able to do his best sa job din niya. And I noticed that those companies na talagang nagcha-champion ng mental health are those companies that will really attract the top candidates. As an HR professional and an ambassador of Seek, we highly encourage that companies also champion mental health. Not just, again, a buzzword, but something genuine initiative for their companies. I am Jamie, a mental health advocate and a talent acquisition consultant from JobStreet by Seek. We are here and we see you.